There is something that happened at the beginning of the summer of 2022. You might recall a very popular court case between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. What happened was, not only in the public opinion, but also in the actual court system, Amber Heard lost the case to Johnny Depp. What we saw perhaps for the first time on that big of an international scale was the toxic femininity on full display in the person of Amber Heard. I remember thinking to myself, I believe that this is going to usher in a whole new era of the way that we talk about feminism and masculinity. Sure enough, on the other side of this court case, we see the emergence of Andrew Tate and his brother. They take over the internet for the remaining of the summer like no one ever has before, and they come out guns a-blazing with a message of strong masculinity. A lot of his message is about having as many women as you can, having the most money that you can, being successful in business, having the fast cars, and many other things. What Andrew Tate has exposed is a whole generation of young men who are reaching for something different than what they've been fed up to this point related to pop culture and social media. Up until this point, it's been a very feminist-driven narrative on the social media platforms, and a guy like Andrew Tate came in and really broke open this conversation. Whether you love him or whether you hate him, all of a sudden there's all this conversation on the forefront of pop culture on what does it mean to be a man? What does it mean to be a toxic man? What is masculinity? I believe this has paved the way for Jesus-loving believers to step in. I want to bring in friends of mine, brothers, but also spiritual fathers, to begin to engage in podcast conversations related to what does it mean to be a man after God's own heart. I'm so committed to having this conversation right now in a way that young people can grab a hold of and listen to, be provoked in, be encouraged, be discipled in. We want to begin filming this at the start of October. We already have several young men who are committed to being a frequent guest on the show, and I'm excited for the episodes that we will be putting out here in the near future.